So if you're like me, if you've ever used a cast iron frying pan, you'll know how awesome they are. If weight isn't an issue, they're amazing for camping. They hold the heat and they cook evenly. They're really awesome. But sometimes if you leave them out in the weather, they end up like this. All brown, rusty, dirty. This one's a little wet looking because I sprayed it with a hose, hoping that would miraculously just restore it, which it didn't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scrub the hell out of it, try and get as much rust off as I can. Then I'm going to pretty much bake it in the oven with oil and see if we can bring it back to life and make it a perfectly usable cast iron skillet again. So let's get to work. So first off, what I'm going to do is I'm going to literally scrub the hell out of it. Got some water in there, got some dish soap. I don't think it really matters. This is the type my mom had because I'm at my mom and dad's house right now. I found this scrubby. I'd prefer an SOS pad, but I found this in one of my mom's cleaning shelves. Hope she doesn't mind. Sorry, Mom. And yeah, so I'm gonna get to work. I'm just gonna add some of this. I don't think you can add too much. Ooh, that looks kind of neat, actually. Cool. Now I'm just gonna basically scrub the hell out of it for a little bit and see what happens. Mom's kitchen pad, just not really cutting it. Found some steel wool and looks like some sort of an SOS pad in Dad's shop. So we're gonna try them now and see what we come up with. So this is becoming an absolute nightmare. Nothing's working. As you can see, I've worked up quite the sweat. First my hat came off, now my shirt's off. It's 32 degrees out here, and here I am trying to restore some cast iron frying pan, and probably could have just went to the store and bought one for like 10-15 bucks or something and been done with it. Nothing's working. I'll be here for about 3 weeks probably scrubbing this. So now I'm going to try to make baking soda paste and scrub it with that and see what happens. So you can see the paste is a little brown, so I mean it looks like it's taking off some of the rust. I'm going to let it sit for a few minutes and maybe go have a beer, try and get my energy back because this is absolutely exhausting, and then we'll see if it made any progress. So after scrubbing for another half an hour, I've come to freaking bugs. I've come to the realization, let me replenish my electrolytes, I'm exhausted. I've come to the realization that trying to fix a really rusted cast iron skillet ain't really worth it. I sweated my off for a good hour scrubbing. My biceps feel like I just hit the gym, which I haven't done for 20 years. And this is the result. Coming through in here where I have, you know, it is getting there, but it just ain't worth it, in my opinion. If you got a cast iron skillet that's, you know, got a few spots or whatever of rust, yeah, you could probably, you know, spit in there, get your elbow grease going and get her done. But if the whole thing is just one big rusted, you can't see black, don't do it. Just don't do it. So the verdict on this is or not. Anyway, if you want to see more failed attempts at fixing things and outdoors and fishing and all that stuff, make sure to like and subscribe. You know, sometimes you do fail, sometimes you are successful, but this time is a big fail. The frying pan is going in the trash.